Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome again. So we started with basic geometric concepts, right? Oh, already you have learned about what is the point and what is a line, okay? Line segment. All right. Okay. So I just wanted to explain in this video, okay, the these are the easiest concepts. The main thing which you need to just understand properly is your parallel lines, and then what is the angle and what are the different angles when you measure. Okay, so as one by one, when we take examples, it will be clear for you all. Okay, now I hope all these will be clear for you. Line, segment, line, what is a ray, okay, what is a line, or what is a dot, and so on. Okay, now coming to what are the two when two lines meet at one point, you call them intersecting lines, right? So you have line something like this. This is also two lines, they are intersecting at one point. Okay, this is L line, this is M line. So whenever lines intersect at one point, this is called as point of intersection. This point is called as point of intersection. Okay, so when they meet, when the different lines meet at one point, you call it as point of intersection. Okay, now already you have heard about what are parallel lines. Okay, so I want to say explain you in depth about this parallel lines. So now I have a square. Okay, square is made up of how many the lines? Four lines, right? So if I line segment, or you can say line, okay, I'll say four line segments. Okay, so in this points I have A, B, C and D as the corners represented. So this is point A, point B, point, let me denote this points with the black dots. This is point A, point B, point C and point D. So all these points, when they are connected, okay, this becomes AB line segment. Okay, and this is also DC is a one more line segment, BC is one more line segment, AB is one more line segment. Okay, now when do which two line segments are parallel or lines, you will say AB line is parallel to DC line, isn't it? When you extend this externally like this, okay, from A, point A and point B, and here from point D and point C, you can see these two lines are parallel. Why they are called as parallel? Because when you extend this, they will not meet at one point. Okay, now if I have two lines something like this, okay, so when I extend these two lines further and this in their path, okay, this line is if I extend it in its path, so it is meeting this other line at some point. Okay, so such kind of lines we call them as intersecting. Parallel lines are what? They will never meet. Okay, so I can say AB is parallel to DC and AD is parallel to BC, isn't it? What? AD is parallel to BC. Yes or no? Okay, so these lines, they will never intersect when you extend them. Alright, now tell me, can the lines AD and AB, okay, I will take in green color, are these two lines, this AB line and this AD line, are they parallel? No, because they are meeting at one point. So that is at point A. So AB line and AD line, when they are extended, they are meeting at certain points. So these two lines are intersecting lines. You will say parallel lines only when they never intersect. So you will get two pairs of parallel lines, that is AB parallel to DC. Okay, this is one set, and the other set is your which lines, AD and BC. Okay, so already we had seen examples of parallel lines, the railway tracks, isn't it? Oh, I want you all to just look around yours at home and find out where can you find see where can you find the parallel lines. All right. Okay, so this is the thing I just wanted to again explain you about the parallel lines, because maybe this is new for you. And whenever you can see the example of the carom board or blackboard. Okay, so you can find parallel lines in them, a rectangle. Okay, two pairs, you'll find parallel lines in it. All right, and so on. Okay, now let's move on to the angles. Okay, so already we had seen how does an angle is formed. All right, so anything like you have a simple line. Okay, if I bend this line at this point, okay, I will take a stick and I will bend a point at that stick at certain point. So something like this, if I bend this line or stick like this, so there is some angle formed, right? So this was a straight line or stick. All right, when you bend it, you will get certain angle. You can bend it this much, or you can bend more closer this much. This is also an angle form. Okay, or you can bend it straight like this, 90 degrees. This is called as 90 degrees. Okay, so depending on how much you are bending, so your angles are going to change. All right, so for this you'll have different types of angles. So remember and repeat it loudly. Okay, ऐसे जो straight line form होता है वो, that will be 90 degrees. All right, remember this will become 90 degrees. अगर straight line है तो it is 180 degrees. Okay, और यू कॉल दिस एज स्ट्रेट एंगल, मतलब एंगल यहाँ पे कुछ भी फॉर्म नहीं है, तो इट इज स्ट्रेट लाइन विच इज गिविंग यू 180 डिग्रीज. ओके, स्ट्रेट एंगल बोलते. अगर आप स्टिक स्ट्रेट ऐसे फोल्ड कर दिए उसको, ओके, और यू कैन टेक द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ बुक एज वेल. when I take class on Zoom meeting, I will give you many more examples, and I will show you live in the live class in the by the video which I have around me at home. Okay, so this will form 90 degrees. Now angle which is अब ये 90 degrees से less है तो ऐसे आते right angles, isn't it? अभी अगर 90 डिग्री से ज़्यादा है एंगल, ओके, सो फ्रॉम हियर यू विल स्टार्ट एज 0. ओके, अगर ऐसा स्ट्रेट है तो ये 90 होगा. ऑलराइट, तो ये दिस साइड इट विल बी लेस देन 90 डिग्रीज. नाउ इफ माई स्टिक यू हैव बेंड इज समथिंग ऑफ दिस एंगल. ओके, तो ये अगर आप स्ट्रेट बेंड फोल्ड करते तो दिस विल बी 90 डिग्रीज. ओके, अगर 90 डिग्री से ज़्यादा मतलब एंगल है, ओके, यू आर नॉट बेंडिंग द स्टिक मोर, तो ये एंगल बड़ी एंगल है, राइट? सो विच इज़ ग्रेटर दैन 90 डिग्रीज. सो ऑल सच एंगल्स, so they are called as obtuse angles. जो लेस देन 90 डिग्रीज हैं, ऑल सच एंगल्स आर कॉल्ड acute angle. Okay, so remember, first is acute angle. Okay, next आपको I think you need to remember this right angle. Okay, what is right angle? जो straight line form होता है एंगल का, इसको 90 डिग्रीज बोलते हैं, that is right angle बोलते हैं. Okay, right angle means which the angle, if it is 90 degrees, then you call it as a right angle. And if the angle formed is less than 90 degrees, okay, जैसे ये एंगल्स हैं, ओके, छोटे छोटे एंगल्स, ऑलराइट. सो एग्जैक्टली 98 80 डिग्रीज हो, दैट इज ऑल्सो एक्यूट एंगल. ओके, 75 डिग्रीज, ज़ीरो से लेके लेस देन 90 डिग्रीज जितने भी एंगल्स होंगे, दोज आर एक्यूट एंगल. If the angle is the straight like this, exactly 90 degrees, तो उसको हम लोग, we call it as right angle. Repeat this loudly with me, along with me. Acute angle. Acute angle is what? The angle which is less than 90 degrees. Okay. Right angle is what? Which is equal to 90 degrees. Okay. So similarly, the angles which are greater than 90 degrees, it is called as obtuse. Okay, obtuse, obtuse angle. Alright, now what is a straight angle? Straight angle is the angles which are exactly 180 degree. Okay, so this is your straight angle. Alright, so what we are starting from 0. Okay, and our separating line, if you take this as 90 degrees, so less than 90 it is acute angle, greater than 90 degrees, exactly 90 it is right angle. Okay, greater than 90 degrees it is obtuse angle. Okay, and when it is coming exactly here and becoming straight line or straight angle, it is 180 degrees. Okay, now if it is greater than 180 degrees, okay, so all these angles you call them as reflexive angle. Okay, greater than 180 degrees, that is 181, 182, jitne bhi angles aate, all these are your reflexive angles. Okay, and when it is reaching till 360, that is 0 ka next after 180, 270, here straight you will get here 270 degrees. Okay, and you reach here, that is 360, 359, 360 is the last angle which will come at here 0. So that is called as complete angle. Okay, so complete angle, it will be of how much? 360 degrees. Alright, so your complete एक circle जो होगा, that is angle curve, it is totally 360 degrees. Okay, so it will start from 0. Okay, एंड इट यहाँ पे जो स्ट्रेट लाइन पे जो एंगल फॉर्म होगा, दैट विल बी 90 डिग्रीज. तो ये सारे एंगल्स जो भी होंगे, दोज आर एक्यूट विच इज़ लेस दैन 90 डिग्रीज. ओके, सो दिस हियर इट इज़ 0 से 90 के बीच में जितने एंगल्स आते, दोज आर एक्यूट. ओके, and from 90 to this will be your 180 degrees. 9 in between, greater than 90 जो होंगे, all those are what? Obtuse. Okay, and when it is reaching 180, it is straight angle because it is coming at straight line like. Okay, so it is straight angle. And जो next greater than 180 होंगे till 360. Okay, less than 360, between 180 and this reflexive angles are what? Greater than 180 degrees, less than 360 degrees. Okay, so all these angles you call it as reflexive angles. And जो 360 तक पहुँचते, that is 0, it is total, that is complete angle. Right, एक complete circle आप form कर रहे कितने? By 360 degrees. Alright, so these are the things you need to know about your angles. Okay, the last thing which I want you all to understand in this is your concurrent lines. Okay, I should have explained here itself. Intersecting lines देख चुके आप लोग. Okay, you have concurrent lines as well. Intersecting lines are what? When two lines intersect at one point, you call it as intersecting line, and this is point of intersection. Similarly, अगर आपके पास बहुत सारे lines हैं जो एक ही point से pass हो रहे, so that kind of lines you call them as concurrent lines. Okay, जो more than two हैं, so you call them as concurrent lines. Remember this. सिर्फ two lines intersect कर रहे at one point, they are called as intersecting lines. If more than two lines, बहुत सारे lines pass हो रहे from this point itself, one point, so that point you call it as point of concurrency, and these lines are called as concurrent lines. All right. So I hope it's clear. These are the things present in your chapter to be learned for you all. Okay. So concurrent lines means बहुत सारे lines, many lines they pass through a single point. Okay. तो ये तीन एक दिस इज़ वन पॉइंट ऑफ कंकरेंसी, ऐसे पास ऑन होंगे, so this is other point of concurrency. Okay. Likewise, you will difference you need to just know concurrent lines and intersecting line. Intersecting lines में सिर्फ दो lines होंगे, concurrent lines में बहुत सारे lines होंगे. Okay. And if you know what is perpendicular line, perpendicular line means this is your line. Okay. And any line which is coming and striking off at the base exactly at 90 degrees. Okay, that line you call it as perpendicular line. ये जो line pass हो रहा है, ये line को cut जो कर रहा है exactly 90 degrees में cut कर रहा. So this you call it as perpendicular line. Okay. Remember, if I have already a line like this or line segment like this, if some line is coming and cutting it exactly 90 degrees, so you call this as perpendicular line. Okay. So this kinds you will have, you call them as perpendicular. T. Okay. Tilted T जो भी होंगे, T you will write like this, right? So exactly 90 degrees hai. So this is one line segment, this is other line segment. They are cutting each other exactly at 90 degrees. Isn't it? So two lines which are cutting exactly at 90 degrees, you call such lines as perpendicular lines. Okay. So these are the topics in your unit which you're going to study. I hope it's easy for you all. If you have any doubt related to this, we are again anyway we are going to discuss exercise problems and many more things, your examples around you. Okay, just come up with all of your ideas, and if you have any doubt, clear it out, everyone. Okay. Okay, let's meet in Zoom class now. Until I meet you all, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.